Hello, my name is Dr. Carlisle Baskin. I'm a postdoctoral researcher at UC San Diego. I have a PhD in plant biology, so I was very excited to see a question from Mrs. Connolly's first grade class, Cohort B, at Hold Wyman Elementary School in Woburn, Mass. The question is, how do plants grow without gardeners? At a basic level, plants need three things to survive: water, light, and air. In the wild, those things are out there, but plants have to find a way to get them. And either they get them or they die. So the plants that we see are the ones that are getting them. In the garden, however, humans make sure they have all those three things in abundance. There's also a fourth thing that can make the difference between a struggling plant and a thriving plant, so the kind you hopefully have in your garden. And that fourth thing is nitrogen. Nitrogen is very important to all life, which means that in the wild, plants and other organisms are constantly fighting for it, and there very rarely is ever enough. In the garden, however, humans make sure plants get plenty of nitrogen by means of adding fertilizer to the soil. With the right amount of fertilizer, lucky garden plants have all the things that they need to not just survive, but thrive. So how do plants survive without gardeners? Well, it's tough. It's hard. They're constantly fighting each other and getting eaten by pests, and it can be a rough life out there. But if they do get by, it's only just. In the garden, however, humans provide everything that they need to not just survive and go along, but to thrive and produce delicious tomatoes for everyone. I hope that helps answer your question, and I really enjoy answering it.
Hi everybody, my name is Ben. I'm a graduate student at San Diego State. I'm a scientist and I study birds. I study bird color. But today what I'm going to talk to you about is how we got pets. So this is my pet. Cooper, come here. Come on. Today I'm going to talk to you about dogs and how we got dogs in the first place. So, you've probably heard that dogs have come from wolves. And it was really confusing on how that happened in the first place. For a while, we thought that we took these dogs and bred them to be our friends. We brought them in, we made them be our servants. What it seems like actually happened, based off looking at the DNA of a bunch of wolves and tracing back through time when they first really started living with humans. It was kind of survival of the friendliest. And what I mean by that is that dogs, or rather wolves at the time, started living with humans because it was beneficial for them. We had a really great relationship where they would protect us or maybe help us hunt, and we would give them food. So we worked together before they even became domesticated as we think about them today. Kind of similar to how plants make oxygen and we breathe that in, and we make carbon dioxide, which they breathe in. That give and take, that back and forth, that relationship is how we got dogs in the first place. Once dogs started hanging around us, they realized that it was a pretty good life for them. And slowly over time, they became domesticated, and they became more and more intertwined with humans to the point where we coexist with one another now. We are two organisms that live together side by side. Cooper and I are so glad that you invited us to give you this talk, and I hope it's been helpful. Take care.